touch the world, but it couldn't fill me. Meant empty praise, treasures that fade are never enough. Oh, then you came along and put me back together. Now satisfied here in your love. Come on, sing this out. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing, no, better than you. Oh, there's nothing, nothing is better than you. To show you my weakness, my failures and faults, Lord, you see them all, and you still call me friend. 'Cause the God of the mountain is the God of the valley, and there's not a place your mercy and grace won't find me again. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing, nothing is better than you. I know it's true. Oh, there's nothing better
goodness. It's Saturday Night Live all the way from Southern Illinois. We're so glad you're here tonight. We hope you've had a great day. If you haven't had a great day, may it turn around right now. If you've had a fantastic day, may it keep going right now. I don't know. Maybe your football team. Did your football team do well today?
My football team is playing right now.
Oh.
We are tied.
That's why you still happy.
We're tied with the number 1 team in the country. Georgia got spanked today, so I'm in good shape.
Oh.
And Alabama played who they normally play. Nobody.
Oh my goodness, going in for broke right now. So I heard, of course, I didn't go to Indiana University, but Indiana girl here, forever a Hoosier at heart.
Beat
and you
Michigan.
know what? Do you know who I found out? Okay, I found out that Lisa Bevere from
John.
Indiana. I know, but they're from Indiana, and so I'm like, I feel like
No, they went to Purdue.
No, I just saw this on her thing.
She went to IU?
No, they went to Purdue, but she's from Indiana.
Oh. Well,
I know. Okay, you're trying to follow me tonight, and I'm kind of all over the place. But
he played tennis for Purdue.
yes, he did. But Lisa is from Indiana, and so I feel like a kindred spirit. I'm just saying.
Millions of people from Indiana.
Okay, but it's Lisa Bevere.
That's like.
I feel like a kindred spirit. I'm just
like
saying.
Celebrating the fact, like, oh my goodness, we have the same birth month. There's only 12 of them.
Okay, come on. Give me a little grace here right now. So anyway, but I found out that, she's from Indiana. So anyway, Indiana University beat Michigan today, right? Isn't that what you said?
Indiana beat Michigan today, I think, for the first time in either 23 or 27 years.
And then last week,
something like that.
Didn't they beat Penn, I want to say? Who did they beat last week?
They beat Penn State.
Yes. Go IU.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not often we get to celebrate. Basketball, we
Lisa
were really
Bevere
good at.
did pray over you. Yes.
Yes, she did. Hey, Shelly. Yes, she did. And I actually told her, this is hilarious. So, what I thought was super cool about that day is we both had the same color top on, same color jeans, and the same color shoes. And we both had on similar earrings. To me,
oh my goodness.
No, it meant something. But the funniest thing is when I went up to her, I was the second person to get her autograph. And I was like, I want you to pray.
I think it means you both wear black a lot.
No, it wasn't even that. We had on blue jeans and an olive green shirt and brown shoes. Anyway, when I...
Oh my goodness, the other day, the guy was wearing camo and I was wearing camo. Oh, we had a kid.
You know what?
I mean, there was a connection. There was a connection.
It's a girl thing. Quiet.
We were not
Don't worry
wearing
about
earrings.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, so yeah, she prayed over me. And so I asked her, though, that she would pray that I would get a double portion of her anointing. And she's like a double portion of her anointing, kind of like Elisha with Elijah. And she's like, I ain't praying that because I ain't ready to die. So I said, okay.
Yeah.
I do think she's amazing. And she did sign my Bible forever. Thankful for that. But yeah, and I had a great day today. Actually was in Southern Illinois, saw a part of Southern Illinois that I have never seen before, and it was absolutely stunning. Yeah, so anyway.
John Cougar Mellencamp is from
Yes,
Indiana.
he certainly is. Yep.
I'm from Indiana.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, you know what?
She loves guys from Indiana.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
What did Georgia do? Lose to Florida? They got beat by Florida.
Oh, man. I feel so bad for Pastor Michael. I don't see his name on here yet. So he may be...
No.
Sometimes your friends are not...
Okay.
Oh, man.
I think this morning when we were moving that hot tub was an omen.
You know what? So I saw that my friends, they're Georgia fans. Actually, a girl I follow on Instagram, they're Georgia fans, and she said they left the game early, but I had no idea why.
I'd have left early.
Now I know. I feel so bad for you, Pastor Michael.
I just knew Notre Dame did not look like Notre Dame in the first half. They looked like Notre Dame in the second half.
That ain't a good thing.
Correct. Right. So
it's really, you've been married for 20 years when your husband says something and you really know it means the opposite.
The only time I've ever been kicked out of my own house was not a Notre Dame game. It was when Texas was playing USC in the national championship game when Vince Young was the quarterback of Texas, and if Justin Yates is on, I was rooting for Texas because I think USC works for the devil. And so I was getting angry because USC was winning and cheating like they always do. Like, I can handle Alabama. I can actually handle the Cubs. I can't stand Cincinnati Reds, and I can't stand USC.
Okay, so most people, I think we've talked about this before on Live at 9. Like, Cincinnati Reds was kind of our nemesis. Like, when I was growing up, because we were so close. We were in Reds country. 700 WLW, you know. So,
the
anyway,
the Red Legs. Speaking of that, Marty Burnham, I don't know if you remember that. I think Marty Burnham died.
Oh, my goodness. I hate to hear that.
In this little bit, so I better.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. So many things.
My brother has given me a play-by-play. So if you hear
if we hear screaming, I'm not getting a play-by-play of anything tonight. I actually had a good day, officiated a wedding.
And then somebody else is talking trash.
I know, how awesome.
My text messages.
I had a beautiful day today. Anyway, I had a great day, just saying.
So,
yeah.
I think he lives in a pink house in a smart. Nice, well played, John.
Yeah, Gator bait. Gator bait. Oh, that's against. Oh my goodness, I feel so bad.
Micah said one of Michael's friends went to the game today, and every time he goes, they lose. So I think he's a closet Alabama fan, really. So John Dillinger was from Indiana.
Oh,
Kindred Spirit? No. No.
Oh, no, not at all, not at all. Didn't they find Dillinger here in Southern Illinois, or wasn't he in like a courthouse here?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I have been watching a show.
I don't really know.
Melissa likes murder shows. I like history. And I've been watching America in Color, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So some really cool things going on, and like they did this really just really cool setup of what was going on and why John F. Kennedy had to go to Dallas, which of course I wasn't alive then, and why he was going there. And then ultimately of course, he never came home really from Dallas. So it was just so I've been watching that, been watching a lot of history. So I got tons of things going through my head. Because one of them was about organized crime.
Oh, no.
And like we fly into LaGuardia Airport.
Yeah.
I didn't know that the mayor of New York City was LaGuardia, and that his whole campaign was going against the mob. And they were taking out, they have these videos of them taking out the slot machines and dumping them into the East River.
Oh, my.
I'm like, if you did that today,
oh, no.
it'd be a worse crime.
Not even gonna talk about it.
Yeah, James Dean. Yep,
James Dean is great. Oh my goodness, I can see the city. Is it Gas City? Gas City, Indiana.
It's
Isn't
around
that where
Gas
he's
City.
from?
It's Fairmont.
Yeah, Fairmont. Yeah, James Dean. That's awesome. Oh, at least Alabama wins. Oh my goodness, there's like some trash talk going on tonight. So anyway, hey, check in if you haven't yet. We want to hear from you. How's your day going? How you doing? Did your team win today? Did you enjoy this fantastic weather? This
has been amazing.
This weather has been amazing. Like I said, I officiated a wedding today. It's just a small, small intimate wedding. It was beautiful. It was outside, absolutely stunning weather. Like so when I did the Zoom for this wedding, it was in like April, I think it was March or April in the pandemic. And they're talking about a wedding in November outdoors. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to freeze. Like I had already got a pantsuit. I mean, like I was prepared for the weather to be not good today.
Yeah.
I wore a short sleeve dress outside. I mean, like it was just stunning, just gorgeous. How
many outfits did you try on before you settled on that?
You know what? Let's not talk about that. Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
That's like your new thing.
Because it works for everything. Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to worry about it.
Joyce said that Red Skelton was from Vincennes.
Oh, my goodness. I'm learning everything. I'm learning so much about Indiana.
Clem Cladiddlehopper.
What?
That's one of the characters of Red Skelton. We've covered this. If you want to see comedy, like real comedy before people had to drop F-bombs to be funny, Red Skelton. Like his whole pedestrian polo skit, awesome.
Okay, so did you throw up this comment right here from Ken? He wants to thank everyone for all the prayers while he was in the hospital. He didn't have to have surgery.
Very
and
good.
Ken, we're so thankful to hear that tonight. God is so good. I'm so glad to hear that. I saw where Sarah's nephews are really enjoying church and they are loving it. And so she usually has them, I think it's every weekend. So that's awesome. I love that they're enjoying the house of God and coming with you.
Hi,
Charlotte, so good to see you on here. I watched some Unsolved Mysteries today. Creepy. You know what? I just, I don't know. It's really bad. You know, you've watched way too many crime shows.
I got a joke that I wanted to put there, but it probably wouldn't go over very well.
No. So let's see.
I think the election is an unsolved mystery.
Good day. Megan says it was a good day. Tested negative for COVID.
Good thing you put COVID there, because
Tested negative for
just
COVID.
tested negative.
Oh. I don't even know where you're at tonight. Okay. Great day, Brandy says.
Hey.
Amanda says they don't have a team.
I'm sitting on the couch.
I know,
Next
but
to you.
I'm not sure where you're at.
All right.
Anyway, we don't have a team, Amanda says. Daryl wants to know who got married.
I think, Daryl, you might know him.
I think you might. Ashton and Tyler got married today, so excited about
Melissa
that.
met them at the wedding that you met Melissa at.
Yes, the sweetest.
Victor said
Got to
17
see
outfits.
Taylor and Ben today, huh? 17 outfits. You know what? Close. Two.
Love Red Skelton.
Felt like 17 though, just saying.
Woo!
Probably the same number that Florida put up on Georgia. Oh.
That's a lot of outfits.
Oh, man. Way to throw me under the bus, bud. Here I am trying to be like, oh, man, I hate to hear that, Pastor Michael. Yeah, way to throw me under that bus.
Praying, Alicia. Praying.
Oh, my goodness, Alicia. Number one, it's really good to see your name
Yep.
and your face. I miss you, girl, so much. But definitely praying for you. In Jesus' name, may healing, complete healing come. Healthy, speedy recovery, no lasting complications. And may God just protect you emotionally during this time. And mentally, as well as, just giving you that speedy recovery.
Mm-hmm.
They say that, they say one of the hardest parts of COVID is that quarantine isolation.
Is there an easy part of COVID?
No, but they say
I know those of
this
you that
is
have tested positive, been through it, and deaths and stuff, but there's been nothing
easy.
about this whole situation.
When somebody has, if COVID has hit their household, they say that one of the hardest parts is just that isolation because you've been diagnosed with this virus. I mean, just a lot. So I pray over you tonight, Alicia. So it's really good to see your name, though. Miss you, girl, so much. Miss seeing you in that center section.
Look forward to seeing you again.
Yes. Yes.
Let's see. My dad had his autograph, Red Skelton's.
Woohoo!
pretty
All
cool.
right, go Justin. That's awesome.
Yeah. So Joyce said, "I prefer Freddie the Freeloader
And his
pleasure." Yeah, that was
I've
pretty
never
good.
heard any of those. Okay.
Why are you picking on me? It's normal. If I didn't pick on you, you would think I didn't miss you.
So here's a great, Tina says that I remember watching Red Skelton every Christmas Eve. So that sounds like a tradition in your house. I love. Okay, so you know what? We're coming up on Thanksgiving. I know this Thanksgiving may look a little different for everybody. May obviously it's going to feel a little different. One of my mom's cousins, actually in Oklahoma, he shared out that his family was thinking about catering in from some small businesses this year to try to help the small businesses. But so his family didn't have to cook because kind of the cooking duties fell to him and his wife. And so there's a larger family. So he said, I'm thinking about catering in. So tell me, what is the one Thanksgiving tradition that happens in your house? Like, what do you normally do every Thanksgiving? I'm not saying that you're going to get to do it this year.
Your mom burns the biscuits.
Every single year, without fail. In fact, I don't know. I think I can count on one hand how many Thanksgivings that the biscuits have not been burnt since we've been married. I was thinking about Thanksgiving the other day, and Thanksgiving used to be the holiday where, like, all of my mom's side of the family got together. When you came into the family, that's exactly how it was. Like, we all got together. All my mom's brothers and their families, and, of course, my grandma and grandpa, we all got together. And when my grandma got sick, And my grandma, she just couldn't be around people. Her blood counts and all that, platelets and everything. She had a blood issue.
My first Thanksgiving in Melissa's family, I painted a house.
That's right. You painted my grandma and grandpa's. Yeah. And my grandma actually...
I think they brought me around for cheap labor.
You know what? They actually did not really get to enjoy that house shortly after they moved in, or right before they moved in, my grandma was diagnosed. And it was hard, but that was a Thanksgiving tradition that we all got together. But you're right, my mom burns the biscuits. I would say the day after Thanksgiving, we always went shopping of some kind. Like we didn't do, it wasn't, like that get up at 3 o'clock in the morning kind of shopping. But we did shopping, we did go shopping somewhere. So, all right. I saw where, was it Nicolene had a great day?
Mm-hmm. I put that up.
That's awesome. I caught that comment on there.
Appreciated the prayers for her family. God answered.
Oh, amen. Praying. That's awesome. Sue says hello. Margie says hello.
Next college visit is scheduled for the University of Southern Indiana.
Oh.
We drove by that one a couple weeks ago. So.
U of SI. That's awesome. That's amazing. Murray State, I've heard, is a great college, too. I saw that earlier.
My cousin is home and recovering.
Woohoo.
Notre Dame got a field goal. Praise God. We touchdowns.
There you go.
If you've never heard, Red Skelton's Pledge of Allegiance, and you do it.
Okay, so here we go. Logan smokes turkeys. Yes.
All right. The dressing is a family tradition, and there is never enough sage in it.
So is that so Megan, I just want to know, is that like a family joke? Somebody doesn't think there's enough sage in it, or do you guys deliberately not put enough sage in it just to kind of keep it?
Like my mother-in-law now, it's a tradition.
It's just a tradition, yeah. I don't, it's it's just something we do.
Sarah's got a new friend. That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've been able to do it. Haven't been able to do it for a few years because I can't find persimmons, but I've always made persimmon pudding for Thanksgiving.
Persimmons. I have always found persimmons at a grocery store in Carbondale. Usually one of the grocery stores in Carbondale will have persimmons. I would imagine that Schnucks would have persimmons. They have a really great
Isn't there a old
selection.
Farmer's Almanac, or we would call it a wives' tale with the persimmons? If you cut them open and it's got a spade in the middle of it, then you're going to have a hard winter. So here's an idea. Nobody go cut a persimmon open. We want to have this as winter. 70 degrees.
Because I think if you cut it open, then it's the shape of a spoon.
Spade.
That's a spade?
Spade, spoon.
Okay, yeah.
Shovel.
Yeah. That's it.
We always go to Mom's. Not
this year.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I hate to hear that, John. That is one of those traditions that COVID's going to affect this year, but prayerfully by next year, that'll be over, and you can get right back to that tradition. So.
When the family was smaller, Thanksgiving is when we drew names for Christmas gifts.
Yes, Justin, we used to do that too. That's super cool. You know where we would do that usually on your mom and dad's side. They would draw them out Thanksgiving. We weren't there, but they would draw them. We usually got a text
and said, "Here's a name."
Yeah, here's your name. That's awesome. It's neat to reminisce about those family traditions, And here's what I found. I didn't realize that we I don't know. I never thought that I was big on family traditions. The older I've gotten, the more, last year we went to New York City for Christmas. We were there Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. And it was such a big deal to me. We always do gingerbread houses on Christmas Eve. I literally bought 4 gingerbread houses, man. I took them in my suitcase. I got my suitcase got pulled, my carry-on, because they were like, "You have food in here." I'm like, "I have no intention of eating that." It's just, you know what? She checked 2 of them and left the other 2 in the bag. I think she realized
we improvised very well in New York City for Christmas. How many of you guys bake for Thanksgiving? Bake. And in baking, do you use vanilla?
No, you are not going there tonight. Ain't nobody need to hear.
How many of y'all bake?
No.
And then how many of you use vanilla? That's a pretty innocent question.
No, it ain't. There ain't anything innocent about it.
Why are you so worked up about that question? She gets so worked up about everything. She doesn't like it when I tell the truth.
Oh my goodness, he does some things you don't need to tell. Ken's telling Sue hello.
Are you telling me to not tell
Oh
the truth?
my goodness.
Are you telling me to withhold the truth?
Oh my goodness. I knew this was going to somehow turn around on me. Okay, Sarah says her name is Amanda. All right,
Yeah,
we're going to
gonna
pray. In
We watch
Jesus'
football
name.
games at my Aunt Leslie's. We make red velvet cake and homemade Rice Krispie treats.
Ooh, red velvet cake, girlfriend.
I'm sorry
Yeah.
that you have to watch the Cowboys play. Sorry. We're not much of a team right now.
Oh,
From what I understand.
You know
I've
what? We could
watched an
turn
NFL
around. We
game.
could turn around. And
But
the day
that's-
after Thanksgiving, we put up the Christmas tree. You know what? I am going to try to have my Christmas tree up before Thanksgiving gets here this year.
We always decorate the house
I
on
feel like
Friday.
I feel like it's time. Yeah, after Thanksgiving through the rest of the
Okay,
weekend.
fine. Let's go ahead. You go ahead and decorate. You get the trees down.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to be worried about that. She's going to fall down out of the attic.
Yeah, but you just told me to get him down, so
We decorate the house on Friday after Thanksgiving through the rest of the weekend.
I love that. I love that tradition.
Every year that I can remember, I always get the...
The first
I always get
turkey leg.
Okay. Then my mom's corn casserole is a special
Ooh.
dish. Only time of the year it's made.
Mmm. See,
Megan
those
said
are
it's
them
a
kind of
joke.
dishes.
It's a joke about the sage.
I love it.
Do you guys use vanilla?
Cream corn is another family tradition. Okay, so I got this recipe for cream corn the other night, and I can't wait to try it out. I'm not a big corn fan, but I love corn chips.
Do you like corn as a dessert?
No, I do not. What has gotten into you?
I'm feisty
I
tonight.
know. I know. Like what?
I'm ready to preach. I'm ready to preach tomorrow, and I just finished my sermon and
Yeah, no.
did my last read through before tomorrow.
Corn. But I got this recipe for cream corn, so I can't wait to try it. So that's awesome. The Ultimate Warrior was from Indiana.
Do you know who that is?
No,
Because you read that so convincing.
I have no idea.
He was wrestler.
Wrestler. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I have no
answer.
idea.
Our
like
family-
wrestling, like that wrestling you see.
WWF.
Ah, got it. Okay, good deal. All right. Answered prayer
Our
for
family-
Megan. Absolutely, I agree with that, Terry.
Our family did the early shopping, and I always did the coffee run.
Huh, and that's
I
come on,
always-
Charlotte.
I always kept the kids. You know why? Because they were still in bed.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Well, one year.
I'll keep the kids.
Wait a minute. I'm going to take that back. One year, it was forced upon me, and it was not you. Me and my dad had plans, and it was forced upon us to keep the kids. Now that holiday ruined by a certain family member.
Oh my.
That's all right. I'll keep the names quiet so that the guilty can remain guilty. But you know who I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness. Bless him, Lord.
Melissa's blushing
Oh
right now.
my God! Well, I'm
Melissa's
like, what is
blushing.
up, man?
All right, we had a great day with our family from Idaho today at Bald Knob Cross,
Oh,
and
that's
then
a
the
great
Flams.
place to take family.
A beautiful day, as well as my dad's 81st birthday.
Happy birthday, Tim's dad. Happy birthday. That is awesome. And Flams. So, like, do they have peaches now? Like, I can't. Like, I know strawberries were earlier this year. Took Zoe. Got that. Is it peaches now? Apples? I can never remember. So somebody help me out.
Something's
All right.
in season.
Yeah.
When my grandpa was still alive, he would always give me the turkey leg. No one else could have it with me.
Oh, I love that. My husband-
Margie's husband. By the way, Margie, I don't know if we said there's not. Thank you for the beautiful card.
Yes, it was so thoughtful. So thoughtful.
My husband makes dressing that could be a meal in itself.
Woo! I love. Okay, so I found a crock pot recipe a couple years ago, and I absolutely love making the dressing. I just think it's fun. Okay, Thanksgiving was when we used to draw names. Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations on this, Sarah. Matter of fact, one of the deans is on the program, so you'll be interacting with them.
That's
John A.
awesome. Congratulations, Sarah.
Hello, Barb.
Yeah.
So Megan bakes.
John
bakes.
And does he ever?
Barb does Mexican vanilla.
Woo-hoo. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Eric, yes, good vanilla. One prefers traditional Thanksgiving food, The other prefers steak.
He
we
would
did
be
that
the
one year.
steak. I would be the
We did that one
Thanksgiving
year.
food. Okay,
Yes,
my favorite thing to do is to eat the leftover turkey, and put it on Hawaiian rolls with mustard. Just saying.
Victor bakes. Chrissy bakes.
That.
Tracy Newman bakes. Okay. So, for all of you that bake, do me a little favor. Google where vanilla comes from.
Just the vanilla flavoring. Vanilla comes from vanilla beans.
Yeah. There's an
So is it like imitation?
It comes from that.
Oh my goodness. Just don't I'm gonna
The
act like
flavoring.
you can't see that.
So,
Okay.
I
all
read
right.
this today and I sent it to Melissa.
Yes, and we won't.
Okay,
we're gonna leave that. You just go Google it. Okay, all right. My baking job for Thanksgiving and most holidays is the bread.
Ooh.
There we go. Ooh, challah bread.
Challah bread.
Yeah. Made
I think I'm
homemade
going to make
pumpkin
cheesecake
pie,
this
chocolate pie,
year.
ooey gooey butter cookies. Oh my goodness. And Tina's right. I eat others bake.
Yes,
others
I bake
goods.
and I use vanilla. Julie said Christian told me about vanilla 10 minutes ago.
Oh my goodness. That means Christian's on Twitter. Oh my goodness.
We must follow the same people.
Oh my goodness.
I bake and use vanilla.
I am not on Twitter.
We always sit down with the newspaper, sort out the Black Friday ads, and decide who's going to go to which store.
So this year it's all going to look different, and I'm kind of excited. Actually, I got an email this week that Black Friday shopping deals were already posted for a lot of stores, and they're rolling them out. Like,
Home Depot's doing it the whole month. Target's doing it the whole
Yeah.
month. I'm like
And-
that's not Black Friday. That's a Black Month.
yeah, well, that's okay. I'm actually happy for it because
No, I'm not because that means you're going to be shopping
deals,
31
man.
days.
Deals. I'm happy for it. I'm in for it, man. I'm here. So anyway, I love I love this year that Thanksgiving. I mean, I don't like that some families aren't going to be able to get together due to COVID and all that good stuff. There's there's a lot of cons, but I like to find the wins, and one of them is that there's going to be
There's a lot of cons.
okay. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of things
There's
about
a whole
COVID
lot
that's
of
been
baiting and
really
switching
been
going on.
hard.
No.
Hard. Okay, but I love it that Thanksgiving, a lot of families are going to be able to spend Thanksgiving together because a lot of the stores are going to be closed this year. So I'm really excited about that for those.
So
those
that's the
people.
difficulty of a lot of things. So at the beginning of the Live at 9, we were talking about ordering food and catering it. Well, you make somebody work. So it's a real balance. Like you want people to
Yeah,
have a job, you want
that's
people to
true.
have money, you want to do all those
That's
things.
true.
It's like working on Sunday. I don't feel like cooking on Sunday, so I'm glad restaurants are open. But then I have people like, oh, I can't believe any restaurants are open on Sunday, which is it's the Lord's Day and all that. It's just it's a balance.
It is a balance,
I do
and
wish-
it does have. I mean, I can see both sides of it.
Without fail, because we fly out a lot of times, or we did.
so, on Sunday nights,
On
yes.
Sundays, and we were like, man, Chick-fil-A sounds so good. Why are they going to be closed on Sunday?
Closed on Sunday. You're my Chick-fil-A.
Thank you, Barb.
All right,
I
yes.
will miss you, but thank you. Thank you for taking the precaution and helping us stay open.
Yes.
So
praying.
Julie put her tree up today. Micah is decorating earlier. Mr. and Mrs. Scrooge are trying to get better.
You know what? I just kind of feel like it's time. A lot of people are putting up their trees and all that good jazz, and I think it's Charlotte Gamble. Her and her husband pastor in England, and she calls them fairy lights. And of course, England's back on lockdown, and she's like, fairy lights just make lockdown better. So I'm like, you know what? I need fairy lights. I'm gonna call them fairy lights this year. I need fairy lights. So I'm gonna put my tree up. I have no idea where I'm gonna put it in this house. All different, all new, new things. But you know what? Fairy lights are going up.
Angel said Black Friday shopping on Thanksgiving right after eating.
Come on, girl.
Yep, right here on my computer.
Woohoo!
I have it all
Go,
shipped.
Angel.
I ain't going to fight crazies.
Yes. Okay, so Angel could probably tell you there was a lot of good deals, that came out on Thanksgiving night. And it seemed like it just kept getting earlier and earlier and earlier. Am I right, Angel? Just saying. My mother-in-law always bakes coconut and chocolate pies. Chocolate pies. I'll tell you what, John
Oops, sorry.
can make a mean chocolate pie.
Philip and I make turkey for our kids, and they come visit us. We usually make corn casserole, bean
Woohoo!
casserole,
Yeah.
and mashed potatoes. They all love bean casserole.
Yeah. Share that recipe.
You grew up in Eastern Indiana. You don't like corn?
You know what? Corn was around me all the time. I don't mind corn. So the best corn that I have ever had in my life is at the Jay County Fair. And I want to, it's not the Lions Club. It might be the Elks Club. Maybe that's what it is. It's one of the clubs. They have Kiwanis. It's one of the organizations. They have, of course, you have to go get a lion burger at the Lions.
Lion, Lion.
Yeah. Lions burger at the Lion stand. And then you want to go get a funnel cake at underneath the grandstand. Then you want to get your caramel apple slices, apple slices with caramel at another booth underneath the grandstand. But you wanted to go over to this other one, maybe it is the Kiwanis, or the Optimist. It's the Optimist Club, I think. And they had ears of corn. And so I have never been to any other place that does this. So if somebody knows where this is in Southern Illinois, let's hook a girl up. They would take the corn. I mean, it was like it was roasting in something, and not smoked, not grilled or anything like that, literally like steamed. And they would take it and they would pull it back, and they had this big vat of like melted butter, and they would dip that ear of corn down in there, and when they would just salt it, and then they would hand it to you, and it was piping hot. Healthy. I know, it was piping hot. It was so flavorful, and all the corn came from the farm fields there in my area. So I grew up with cornfield everywhere. In fact, I grew up with the adage, which I don't think it holds true anymore because of hybrid seeds and just technology. But it used to be, if the corn was knee high by 4th of July, it was going to be a good season. And I mean, that is one of the first things that I remember learning in my county. That's how much we...
Whose knee?
Huh?
Whose knee?
Whose knee?
Like who?
Yeah, I don't know. My grandpa's the one that taught me that. My grandpa wasn't a farmer.
Like if it was my knee, it wouldn't be that tall.
There you go.
So
all right.
Margie said they take the grandchildren to the shrine on Friday after Thanksgiving to see the lights.
Oh, awesome.
Amanda says that I'm feisty and
yes,
today.
Bad. Bad. I don't know what the deal is. No. Apples.
Woo-hoo. We get together about 4 p.m. My daughter cooks. I keep the kids busy.
Hey, you know what, Sue? You have a great job.
I think you have the tougher job.
But I think you have a great job. You get to see the kids.
Tim says no apples.
Oh, it's apples at Flams.
Yeah.
Flams. Okay, apples. I'm gonna have to.
Neva says all the kids used to play football or basketball after dinner until 1999. When great grandma passed away, then the family went their different ways.
You know what? That is such that. Not to get sad or down, but that happened in our family too. My grandma passed away, and it was like just everything changed. Everything changed, and it's amazing how those maternal figures in our life or paternal figures, they are, depending on which one in your family, it seems like they're the glue that holds a family together. And our whole family dynamic changed too. So we used to go to, we used to all get together. The Thanksgivings I really remember is when I was younger, and we would go to my aunt and uncle's house in Shelbyville, Kentucky. And we would all play outside. No, inevitably, it was warmer, obviously, in Kentucky than it was in Indiana, where we lived. And inevitably, it would be so much warmer that we would not want to wear our coats. And we would go outside and we would play flag football. No, without fail.
You played football?
I did. I was fast. I could run. But once they threatened to tackle me or threatened to come near, I'd be like, oh, move away. So anyway.
That's more
like. But for 2 weeks after that, I would get bronchitis. My mom would be like, seriously, you cannot do this. And every year I'd made the same mistake every year. So anyway. All right.
Sarah said, just remember I'm the one that ate all the cake.
Yes, come on.
Barb hands out all the Christmas ornaments that she's made to the grandkids.
Oh, that's awesome. So they can take it home and add to their tree.
Tim's amazing dressing with plenty of sage.
Squash pie.
And chocolate
chess pie.
Chocolate chess pie. And yes, we use vanilla.
Oh, man. What's a chess pie? I have no idea what a chess pie is.
Tracy said, is this like my gelatin thing?
Yes, Tracy.
I think we're getting that.
Tracy would remember that.
Patty says a leftover turkey sandwich with homemade cranberry sauce.
Okay, so I have to try that now. So what kind of bread do you use, Patty? Because let me tell you something. Patty can flat cook. Patty knows good food. So I just want to know, what kind of bread do you put that on? So
every year when we go to Mexico, we buy a bunch of vanilla.
I did not know that was like something that they were, that came from Mexico. I did not know that. That's awesome.
Joyce said,
cool.
I like vanilla or vanilla butternut in oatmeal.
Oh, I never thought about doing that. Now, I do put vanilla in my French toast mix. My friends taught me that. So
Amanda must have found out what.
Praying for you, Amanda. All right. I can never unsee this.
Micah,
Right.
I saw someone making vanilla as Christmas gifts the other day. Was it roadkill?
No. Okay.
Glenn likes mincemeat pie.
Okay, what is in mincemeat pie? Like, so many different things, like the chess pie, mincemeat pie. I don't have any clue. I am totally... Okay. I don't even want to know. Cheap vanilla causes... Oh, my goodness. Okay. She shops that much anyway. What's the difference? Yes. Go, Megan. But the prices are not as low.
Mexican or Watkins pure vanilla is the best. Let's hope so.
Watkins Pure Vanilla. I do use that. Not going to tell you the next time I use that. Okay. All right. Mom makes 2 dressings, regular sage dressing and oyster dressing. What? Oyster dressing? I've never heard of that in my life. Oh, my goodness. Just saying.
I used to have to help my mom make mincemeat. I always had the job of picking the meat off the hog's head.
Oh, okay. I'm good. Oh my God, I'm good. Okay.
You watch crime shows. I mean, what's the difference?
I'm good.
Lori said she was reading her Bible. Lost track of time. Melissa wishes she was reading her Bible right now.
Right now. Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
One of our Thanksgiving traditions is leftover. I'm sorry. We gather in the kitchen and we create new flavors of egg rolls. Yum and fun.
That actually sounds really, good. I wouldn't use mincemeat, though.
Here, this one's yours.
Okay. It comes from... Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
We have the new sandpaper.
Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Okay.
Christmas brings joy. We need joy. I brought joy here tonight.
Yeah. I don't know if it's joy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel any joy. I don't feel any joy at all. I feel a little like...
I'm in for this one. My tree does not go up until after Thanksgiving. I let each holiday have its own time.
You know what? I normally do that, Kathy.
Mic drop,
you can tell me.
truth bomb Tuesday.
Okay, I normally do that, Kathy, because I totally feel you.
Smash
but
it
this
Saturday.
year, I feel like, you know what? I need my Christmas tree up.
Don't
Listen, I've
let this
decorated
year-
for holidays. I've decorated for fall this year.
No. You don't let this year dictate you. You dictate the year.
Oh, my goodness. Anyway, all right. Walmart is closed this Thanksgiving. Yes. And I'm sure that's a shocker. For
All I
a
want
lot.
for Christmas is a...
Bissell Crossway.
There you go.
Woo-woo. I don't know what that is, but...
I'm going to miss the funnel cakes and corn dogs at You Shine.
Oh, I feel you, girl. I feel you. I'm going to miss You Shine the way that we normally do it. But stay tuned for that Sunday after. You don't want to miss. Okay.
Does your town have one stop sign or
my
two?
Gosh. But anyway, okay.
Did
My
your town,
stop.
did your town have one stop sign?
I was reading the comment underneath.
I know what you're reading.
My town had more than one stop sign. We had.
I was trying to
Hold
help
on,
you.
hold
I
on.
was being helpful.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got a lot of
7,
stop
8, 9,
signs.
10. We had like 9 or 10 stop lights in my town.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, you didn't.
Oh my goodness.
Count them from Water Street to 27. Count them.
Water Street. Go past that. Like, okay, so like we had like the one out there by Old Banditos. We had the one at
27.
the old Packasack. No, there was one at Packasack.
Oh.
Then there was one at the at Village Pantry. Then there was one at.
They're all
Okay,
the
it
same
wasn't
street.
Arch. That was Ray Street.
They're only on this. They're all
Walnut
the same street. I'm sorry. I
Street.
said Water Street. Arch Street. Yeah. Okay. Keep going.
What? Okay.
You're still on
Name.
one hand.
Meridian. No, I'm not. I'm on 2 hands. Stop. Stop it.
Good thing you
If
got
anybody
socks.
is on from Portland tonight, please tell me
Good
how
thing
many
you got
stoplights.
socks on. You can count your toes.
You know what? You are so mean to me. Okay,
They're
all right.
all the same
Anyway.
street. They would just put up street lights just so they could say they have them.
Yeah, Trista says I need to figure out how my plant placement before I put my tree up. I have too many plants. My house is like a forest. You know what? I love that you have plants. So Trista did something awesome during the quarantine. She like totally just like, I don't want to say, tell me what happened. You refreshed your house, I guess is what you would say. You like totally like loved your house. Like you just totally fell in love with where you lived. And she loves plants. Like you should see, when she would be on the Zoom, I would love to see all the plants. She has tons of plants in her house. I absolutely love that. I think it's cool. We go to the Lady of the Snow in St. Louis, Missouri to see the lights. Where's that?
Amanda put up the bean casserole recipe.
Yes, all right. Whoop, whoop.
There's a lot of talk here about when families stop gathering.
Yeah.
Somebody passes away. And
Same with us, yeah.
the glue that held the family together.
Yeah,
kinda
it
goes.
Yeah, Trista says it happened like that after her mom passed.
Chocolate chess
what's
pie.
crazy is I mean, in my family dynamics, it's me and my brother and my mom and dad. My mom's 2 uncles who are still alive. They kind of do their own thing with their families. But my brother, when he met his girlfriend, now she's his wife. Her mom and dad.
The wait is over.
She's she goes with her family, and it's family traditions just have a way of changing.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that change is not bad when you add people or to your family and all that good stuff, and but sometimes those traditions change, and that's hard. It's changed in a hard way when loss happens, when and I'm not naive to think that loss just happens with death. Loss happens when family dynamics change, or rifts come in families, things like that. So it's hard. It really is. It's hard. So let's see. Back to traditions. Traditions. I have my grandparents' artificial Christmas tree. It is 91 years old. My mother always put it up Thanksgiving after all the family left after dinner. I put it up later as my tradition. Wow. Patty, that's awesome. 91-year-old Christmas tree. That is amazing.
So
I don't have anything like that.
Megan wanted to know that you played a sport. And then Michael said, we need to have flag football again then.
Woo!
No.
I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as
That wasn't very good then.
as I ever was.
Patty's one of the best cooks out there. Her food never disappoints.
Yes, I totally agree.
Barb
with
says
Micah's
you don't
comment.
use as much Mexican vanilla as you do regular vanilla.
Interesting.
Must be stronger. Oyster
And
dressing is the best.
that's kind of like pure Watkins too. You don't use as much.
There you
so,
go. There you go.
Mincemeat. Pork, apples, raisins, spices of several different kinds, and I don't remember what else, but I have the recipe somewhere. Oyster dressing, by the way, is fantastic. I've never had oyster dressing. I don't even know that if I knew it was oyster dressing that I would want to eat it.
In the cheek
Yikes.
meat, that's a Mexican food. There's a name for it. Like you can order that at La Galleria.
Al pastor, no.
No, it's not. It's
Starts with a T.
yeah. You think I know? I should know the
Tinga?
menu.
No.
Tinga.
Tinga meat?
Tinga. I think it is.
I think, I don't know, I can't remember. Mincemeat sounds gross. I'm kind of with Megan,
You need
but
to go
you know
to
what? When you
Cesar.
get that, when she gave you all the different ingredients, it wasn't that bad. If you want corn, you need to go to the Cesar Fun Days. Yes, thank you, Ken. See, this is what Live at 9 does. It helps me. Could be haggis. Oh God, no, we're not having haggis. Dear God.
Don't be a Grinch.
I know.
I'll get you some
there
vanilla
we
then.
go.
I don't want to be a Grinch. I'll give you some
Oh my
vanilla.
gosh, don't make a t-shirt for that. Yes, exactly. I will not be making a t-shirt for that. Don't you
I
worry
agree with
about
Kathy.
that.
Every holiday should have.
Yes. Hey, Diana, good to see your name pop up.
Let's
Diana.
see. Hi, Diana.
Yes.
Is Live and I going to have a Christmas tree behind it? And if so, which one?
You know what?
Michael, you're stirring trouble.
That's right.
You're stirring trouble.
Mm.
Which one, by the way?
I might even put up 2 behind. I only have like 4 or 5. Or how many do I have?
Michael knows you're lying.
How many Christmas trees do I have now?
There are 9 in the attic. Is that right, Michael? I
Yay,
think there's 9. Abyssal,
you know what?
crossway,
I
sweeps,
think-
mops, and vacuums.
I'm thinking that this year, this is the year for a real tree. So we'll get those 9 down. We'll decorate them all up. One live one, we'll put that. You know what? We'll put
What? What?
We're going to get a real tree.
No, we're not.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I'm
no,
going to have
we're
it
not.
blocked and everything.
No, we're not. We
Yeah.
have Lucy.
Tis the year. You know what? I ain't worried about my dog. I'm worried about your dog. Thinking there's like something in the tree.
A squirrel.
Yeah, that would be how it goes. Okay. All right. More
There's
traditions.
a funnel cake. Yeah, but it's not freezing cold.
You know what? Okay, so Bissell Crosswave sweeps, mops, and vacuums. What?
You know what we call that in this house? Melissa.
Oh my gosh. Y'all need to pray for me tonight. So the Bissell Crosswave, it sweeps, it mops, and it vacuums. Girlfriend, you need that. Totally feel that.
We're not arguing over stop signs, traffic lights.
Okay. Dave
Traffic
and Becky
lights.
says house lights are going up tomorrow night while it's warm.
They had a
Great
Taco
idea.
Bell.
I've seen that so many
Megan, they had a
places.
Taco Bell that closed at 7 o'clock.
You know what?
At 7 o'clock. No Taco Bell closes at 7 o'clock.
Mine did.
They had a grocery store called Low Bill. That was incorrect. It was High Bill.
You know.
It was the most expensive grocery store I've ever been in my life.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, yeah.
Because then we got Marsh.
That was Marsh.
They changed it.
Yeah, because it was High Bill.
And then it went to like
And it wasn't
low
open
bill,
up
high
24
price.
hours
What did it
either.
go to? Went to something else. I can't even remember now. Okay, so David and Becky, they're gonna have their lights are going up tomorrow night because it's warm. So I've
Julie
seen so many
said-
people decorate outside. Are you gonna decorate outside?
No.
Okay.
Bah humbug.
Yeah. Maybe I can get Mom's. It's delicious. You know what, John? If you can get that recipe for oyster dressing and you can make that oyster dressing, my goodness. Mincemeat anymore doesn't usually have meat in it, just the fruit.
Don't forget the one at Beaver Creek.
Tim? Kit?
There was a traffic light there.
Tim? Kit?
We need some vanilla.
You know what? Julie, that's awesome though that you grew up in a town that has zero
Street
stoplights.
light.
I just think it's really
A
cool.
street light does not count as a stoplight.
It's not a street light. We had a highway, a state highway going through my town.
We had a
we
highway.
Had stoplights.
We had a highway. Hey,
You know what?
see,
We actually had one highway go
what-
through,
what you
and
wanna
then
do
one
here-
intersect. Oh, and then one that went out that way towards Ohio.
Listen, Southern Illinois people have nothing to talk about. You still call roads like the Heron Blacktop. Like, wow, you guys are impressed that you have blacktop, which is pretty impressive in Southern
that
Illinois.
was a big deal to them.
Yeah, because they use chip and seal.
Okay.
Have you ever been in a city that ever
okay,
used chip
don't
and
ever
seal?
get me started on that. I don't understand
All the
that. In
taxes we
city-
pay, and we can't afford blacktop or concrete. We get chip and seal. You know why they call it chip and seal? Because you chip the sealed paint on your car.
Yeah, I don't understand. So, like when I was growing, where I grew up.
You'd be started on
Now
taxes.
listen. Okay, we're not going there. So when I was growing
I
up,
already went
chip
there.
and seal was only done in the country, and here's how it went.
Country.
Secondhand store here on the air. Yeah, we're going to be chipping and sealing the portion of like 800 north between such and such and such and such. If you live on that road and you want to chip in, because you want the area in front of your house chip and sealed, call me at this number. And they give the number.
Okay.
No
I
joke.
scrolled down to the bottom. So.
No joke.
Did you have a post office?
We did have a post office. It was a nice post office. And we actually had a courthouse that was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay? We had 3 elementary schools in my little town of 6,400 people.
We had a Warner.
Well, I had East,
and we had a Tua.
General, and forget the other one. Oh, goodness gracious. The things that
Bloomfield.
you... No, that was out north of town.
Judge Haynes.
Judge Haynes, which Judge Haynes is closed.
We had a Warner, and we had a Tua, and we
You
had
know what?
a Tua.
My high
And
school
then-
was in my town.
And then we went back to
We
a
had
Tua.
a junior high in my town. Yeah. We even had a Walmart Supercenter. Didn't get that till later, but we got one.
We wash over here. And you see you're not the Grinch.
Okay. So go back up. Like we're missing comments.
Yeah.
We're missing comments. Okay.
Okay, hang on. Hi, Ashley.
Yeah,
we're
okay,
way
so here we
behind.
go. We are so behind. Okay, so
Yeah,
let us
hang on,
catch up.
hang-
Let us catch up. Okay.
Wait,
Dear
wait.
God. Okay. Let's see.
I saw an ad on Amazon.
There you
for that.
go.
It's
There you go.
169.
Let's see.
What did you feed him today? Nothing. I cooked.
Yeah, he's very sassy though, isn't he? The bread for my sandwich is usually a homemade bread.
We're out. She ain't making it.
I can't make that, but that does sound really, really, really good. I'll take starters off your forest.
Hi.
I don't. Oh, that's
Hey, did you bring
maybe
me
that's
dinner?
to Trista.
Cool.
There we go.
Well, it'll be more than your
let's
mom's
see.
fed me.
Oh my! Might want to pray for me tonight, folks. All right. Actually, you might want to pray for him.
My kids are praying for me.
Lived in Crab Orchard when I was younger. We had 0 lights and only 4 stop signs. There
Everybody
you go.
says Crab Orchard. Like the Crab Orchard I'm thinking of is a lake.
No, it's like out that. It's out. Isn't it near Harrisburg or like you're on your way to Harrisburg?
You don't even know where it's at because it's a greasy spot in the road.
Is it like no? It's like on the way out to Harrisburg. Like you turn off of 13. I just recently started eating dressing. I don't want to.
You got to start with
onions.
Gigi's.
And definitely no oysters. My grandma, rest in peace, and my mom used to make her dressing like that for my husband. Oh, you know what? So I don't want to see the onion, celery, or green peppers. So you don't like that, Lolita? You don't like those?
She'll eat it, but she doesn't want to see it.
Oh.
That's why I took that.
Yeah. You'll see my celery in mine, I think.
One
Outside
house
of
and
Kibby.
2 houses.
Ha.
When I was younger, Carterville only had 1 stop sign.
Go Carterville. They have like moving on up. My mom passed 17 years
Yeah.
ago. Our world family, Mr. Moore. You
I
know
get
what?
you.
I
get you.
Both of my parents are still with us, but you know, again, when my grandma died, that's when I saw how family dynamics can change with one thing, can just change. So, honey, pumpkin whoopies. Okay, so what are pumpkin whoopies? I need to know. Inquiring minds.
I love dressing, but how do you make it without the onion, celery, and bell peppers?
I'm kind of with Trista.
That sounds like a Tracy
Although
Newman and a Patsy.
Trista, like, okay, so Trista, what were we talking about? And I think Micah was in this conversation too. And I think Harold and Cassandra, all of them were in this conversation. What is it that dressing and something else, there's a difference between the two? Stuffing and dressing, right? Help me out, Trista. I'm almost positive. Let's see. Lady of Snow is located. Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
2 of those. I never liked mincemeat, but everyone in our neighborhood raved about my mom's.
Never had it.
Mom has 7 or 8 trees.
9
Micah said
trees.
9. Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas trees? Yes. We even have a Charlie Brown one.
Yes.
I love that tree. It's the easiest thing in the
That's
world.
right, Pastor Michael. Who's counting, though? Obviously you did, because you got him going on this.
Florida was counting today.
Go to Hobby Lobby. Christmas trees are half off. Yes. Gonna go get me
They're always half off.
one.
But here's what they do.
No, they're not. They're not always half
They
off.
go up 200% in the price and then they knock them off 50%.
Don't knock Hobby Lobby. I love Hobby Lobby. Okay, squirrel. That's right. Okay, let's see. You're the new Christmas vacation then. Yes. That's exactly what would happen.
Why do you have 9 trees?
Because I have 9 trees.
Why? We're
I
on
love
the couch.
Christmas.
Let's have a little counseling session. Why do you need 9 trees? I think it's an overcompensation.
You know what? I love my 9 trees. Just stop. Stop while you're ahead. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Don't
about
worry
it.
about it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, very good. We'll see them, and we'll miss you.
Yeah, we'll miss you, Diana.
Real
but
trees
we'll
are the
happy to see
devil.
them.
We had one every year when I was younger. So messy, and critters be living in it.
Critters. You know what? So the other day, I will say this. The other day, I saw this thing about a live Christmas tree, and a snake came out. They brought it home, had it set up in their living room, and out comes the snake. That's what would happen to me.
Beck runs 4 trees.
Yes, come on, Beck. Woo-hoo.
That's because Taco Bell is of the devil.
Taco Bell is not of
No.
the devil, although Taco John's, I like it.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Her town had a Taco Bell. No,
Yes!
no.
It did, and
no.
then they changed it.
Listen, it had a half a Taco Bell.
It was a KFC.
It was a
and
Kentucky
Taco Bell.
Fried Bell.
But guess what? They changed it. They changed it.
To what?
It's now just a Taco Bell, I think. I think they
So
got.
now you can't even get chicken in that town?
I don't know. You could get chicken at the VP, the Village Pantry.
The gas station.
At
That's
the
exactly
VP.
what I want to do, is go to the gas station to get my chicken. That's healthy.
All right. I love this tonight. I
we
needed to
try.
smile. Yeah, we're trying, man.
We usually had real trees.
If you really want to smile, Charlotte, if you didn't make it on Tuesday night, we actually had a fun night that night asking a bunch of questions.
That's...
Yeah.
He's allergic to pine and putting up real trees.
Oh, no. I had 8 Christmas trees. We're down to 2. Oh,
I used to have
Lolita, did you see that? Her red flocked Christmas tree cost them new carpet. No more real trees for the pickings.
I love it.
Oh, my.
I used to have a tree
Daryl's like, bah
I'm with you,
humbug,
Daryl.
yeah.
I mean, I ain't getting up on this house.
Oh, man. You know what? I had a tree in every
But he
room.
worked really hard at this. So did washing machines.
Hold on, wait a minute. You ready? You ready for it?
Drum roll.
Yeah. Okay. I used to have a tree in every room too. I think that's really cool, Patty. But you know, I got tired of taking them down. It wasn't the putting them up that was the great thing.
Won't
it was
turn
the
them
taking
on until
down.
Thanksgiving. Target's Black Friday deal today was vacuums. Grandma scored a Dyson for $235.
Oh wow, that's awesome! Go, Grandma.
Was it paved?
You know what?
It had horses.
Be nice,
It had horses
Dave.
and buggies on it.
I've seen many trees in Christmas. I know. I drove by one of the houses on my way home, and literally, like, outside decorated, inside trees up. You know what? They decided they needed fairy lights too.
Edward said it's not gravel like the roads in the country I'm
See,
from.
yeah.
Edward Engel, we grew up in the country with gravel roads.
Yeah, and there probably was no chip and seal on them either,
Well,
right?
apparently, our road that we live on is country because they chip and sealed it right after we moved in here.
Yeah, like gravel. Like, I don't understand it. And Edward, and I feel Edward because if they didn't chip and seal the roads in the country, they had gravel.
So there wasn't a gold.
So, I mean,
my gold Mustang was not getting on the road.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. I feel Edward
It
because,
is
like,
right
that's
now,
exactly.
You graduate
yeah.
from college, you little
Yep.
missy.
A country road, okay, was gravel. Okay, let's see. This
It's about
Yankee
to
girl
get
says
really
wash
snarky.
now. Oh, no. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. There we go. If anyone needs buffalo plaid ornaments or tree toppers, I make them and sell them. There you go. Look her up, guys. Look her up. If you do a farmhouse tree, let me know, and I will make a few just for you as a housewarming gift. You know what? I don't do a farmhouse Christmas tree, believe it or not.
I don't get the hint. What are you trying to say?
Pastor Jay, are you getting the hint? It's time to put the tree up. Yes.
No.
I don't do a farmhouse tree, but if it gets the tree
Was your
up
town like
this
Culp?
year-
So, no, actually, her
No.
town was like Carterville, but it was 45 minutes from everything.
Yeah, and we did have
And
a
I mean
Walmart
everything.
Supercenter. Yeah, we really
Well,
were
no.
out.
We didn't have a Walmart Supercenter until we got ready to move away.
Nuh-uh. We got that right when we moved back the second time. Oh,
Morgan?
somebody needs to get the dog. Oh, wait, I think she just may have given them a treat. It's a treat.
Okay.
It's a treat.
All I know is
We
Lucy
really
was standing
thought
there
that
just
Lucy was...
dropped something on the ground. We're like,
Yeah, we thought
Is
Lucy
that vanilla
maybe was-
extract?
No. Okay. No, it was more like Carterville, but put Carterville out in the middle of nowhere, like 45 minutes from like a town, like anything. And then like we had a Walmart Supercenter. I mean, like we had restaurants and things like that. A Walmart. Yes. You know what, David?
their Walmart had horse troughs and horse tie-ups.
It really did.
For the boogies.
It really does. If anybody from Portland's on tonight, they can
Yeah,
tell
gravel
you.
on your roads. Half the ones in my area.
We're
my
dirt.
were dirt.
Yeah, you know what, Joyce? I can totally see that.
Was the mayor, the policeman, and the fire chief?
Nope. Actually, the
Tina,
guy
yep.
that replaced me at the radio station actually is now the mayor of Portland. That is so cool.
No, it's a town between Carrier Mills and Marion.
Okay, so what did Edward say? Tina, yep, town had asphalt. Yeah.
And everywhere else was gravel. Crab Orchard is east of Marion, 4 miles.
So it's east of Marion. No, it's a town between
There's
Carrier
a town
Mills.
called Aiken. Are you Aiken? Herring
okay.
used to have mostly yield signs. I think people still think the stop sign is a yield sign.
I started to say to those people that were around in the early '80s. I still think they see yield signs. Just saying.
She gave you some like 2 years ago.
You know what? I think I remember it now. It's like muffin tops together with delicious icing in the middle.
My family likes that greasy spot in the road. They live there, or they leave there.
Daily.
Let me read that as you said. They leave there. They like it. They're leaving. I played volleyball up there when I was younger. Aiken. Okay.
Okay.
Wasn't it sweet potato pie versus pumpkin pie?
Yes, where's Trista at? Dressing is made with corn. Yes, so there's sweet potato pie and pumpkin pie. I've never had sweet potato pie. I have had pumpkin pie. But Trista was telling dressing's made with cornbread and stuffing is with breadcrumbs. So there is a difference. I've learned this. There is a difference.
Listen, Linda. Listen.
You know what? I make stuffing. That's what I make. I don't make the dressing. I make this.
Believe it or not, her town probably had more. It had more
Oh, goodness,
pizza.
it's 10 o'clock.
It had more pizza places than it did stoplights.
Yeah, it probably did. Yeah. Sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie. I see that. That's what I'm saying. Like, we were all, I didn't realize Casey was on tonight, so.
Looks great. Little full. A lot of sap.
Little full. Wait.
We'll trim this up
So,
a little bit. It'll fit
yeah.
right in. Good.
So
That
Sue
won't fit-
says,
that won't fit in our front yard.
Yeah, it's not going in our front yard.
What's that noise?
He's holding out for management.
I'm doing an I
okay.
Love Lucy tree this year. We'll send Lucy over then.
Yes, she can be your tree topper.
Who's still cutting
all
hair
right.
in Southern Illinois?
Oh, I don't.
Paula Craig.
Paula Craig. Yes, Paula. Let's see. I'm trying to like go through. We had an old style lights. Oh, wait a minute. You're going so super fast. Why? Okay. All right. Let's see. Several porcelain Christmas trees. Sue said my grandmother
Porcelain
painted
Christmas
them
trees.
and fired them in a kiln.
Kiln.
I still have them. Man, that is awesome.
Those
What
will
a-
not
what a
do
beautiful
well
thing.
to McKinnies' house.
No. Trista says, Lolita's telling Trista I don't like them, but I use them. They're very finely chopped in the chopper and sauteed in butter, but big chunks of the above makes me want to go, whoa. All right.
We have also lights where if one bulb went out, then the entire string went out. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that happens on Christmas trees. Those pre-lit trees, I promise you they last 1 year. That may be why I have
Yeah.
9.
Ripley County, Missouri still has the kind of gravel roads where you need to wash your car daily. Yeah.
Yeah, and that, you know what, it's like taking a step back in time. But you know, here's what I've learned. There's people that grew up on the gravel roads back home.
Not till after
They didn't
Thanksgiving.
mind.
I agree.
Like, it was their way of life. Like, it's like, yeah. And, you know, sometimes I wonder if they haven't, you know, there's just like the simple way of life. It's like, they just didn't care. They were totally fine.
Sorry about that. I had more than one finger there.
Tomorrow's already wanting to put the tree and decorations
Now that you
up.
moved up to the north end of town, we'll have to have a nuclear back
Yes!
for 9 trees.
Okay, all right. Was the VP as fine dining as Polar Whip? You know what? The VP, probably the Polar Whip's got something. It's got an edge on the VP.
I knew it.
That right there. That right there. Polar Whip
There we go.
got an edge on the VP.
Now maybe you can see that better. I shrunk it. I
Yeah.
need to.
There we go. If you eat my dad's sweet potato pie, you'll never go back to pumpkin pie. I'm telling you, they say that sweet potato pie is amazing. I've just never had it. Dressing is cooked in a pan and stuffing is stuffed inside the turkey. Actually, I make my stuffing in a crock pot.
You make stuffing.
Oh, bless the Lord on my soul. Y'all need to pray for me tonight.
And all
Okay.
that is within
No,
me.
I have not had chocolate cake today at all. My husband did fix me a delicious steak tonight.
And
It's a
Brussels
ribeye,
sprouts.
right? Is it
Brussels
ribeye?
sprouts and green beans.
So good.
And we'll always sit down.
So good. Let's see.
Okay.
Lindsay says she's so glad she joined tonight. We gave
Oh,
her some
glad.
laughs.
Yeah.
Victor says we usually get a tree the week before Christmas, then decorate a couple of days before, but then it stays up until February. Wow.
Huh?
There we go. Just because we didn't want to take it down. I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. All right, it is 10:03.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Before we head off tonight, I got a few announcements, so stay tuned. Okay? Stay tuned. Don't forget, I sent out an email tonight on the behalf of Pastor Jason reminding you about communion. So communion is going to be happening for the next 4 Sundays. But remember, you need to bring your own communion elements. If you're coming on site, you want to bring your own communion elements. If there's 4 in your family and 4 of you are taking communion tomorrow, then you want to bring 4 communion elements for your family. If you are joining us online, don't forget to have that communion ready to go prior to service start time. You know what? That way, you're just ready to go. You can be fully engaged watching the service. You don't have to rush up, get anything. Just get that ready beside your Bible and that notepad that you're taking notes on. Also, don't forget 30 for 30 is still happening. How many of you are enjoying 30 for 30? If you are enjoying 30 for 30 and you're loving the posts every single day, go ahead and put in the comments, I'm loving 30 for 30. I think it's awesome. There's lots of ways to do 30 for 30. Remember, you're doing your own physical exercise, whatever works for you, and you're doing your own spiritual exercise every day, whatever works for you. So, again, as a reminder, tomorrow, if you are an online viewer, we will not be streaming live at the 1 p.m. You'll want to join us at either 9 a.m. or 11 a.m. or go back and watch the 9 and 11. It'll be amazing. 9 and 11, 2 different services. So that's all happening right now. Next Step starts tomorrow. I cannot wait. I commit. Starts tomorrow. So at the 1 o'clock service. So if you want to join me for that.
Bookstore opens tomorrow?
Yes. And just know that it's our soft opening tomorrow. So we might have some kinks or whatever. So we just thank you so much for your patience and thank you for visiting us at the bookstore.
Yep.
It's going to be amazing.
It'd be awesome.
Yep.
See you tomorrow.
Yes.
I searched the world, but it couldn't fill me. Man's empty praise, treasures that fade are never enough. Oh, then you came along and put me back together. Now satisfied here in your love. Come on, sing this out. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing, no, better than you. Oh, there's nothing is better than you. Afraid to show you my weakness, my failures and flaws. Lord, you see them all, and you still call me friend. 'Cause the God of the mountain is the God of the valley. And there's not a place your mercy and grace won't